My name is Graham Fletcher, a 7-year-old retired carpenter from Buffalo, New York. I spent 45 years shaping wood, building homes, and teaching my craft to anyone willing to learn. Every project was a piece of me: furniture, doors, cabinets. Each groove and finish told a story. So when my son Derek approached me with an opportunity, I trusted him. Dad, I found a house that could be a great flip. I need your skills. I'll handle the sale, you handle the renovations. It sounded innocent, even exciting. I imagined the satisfaction of taking an old, tired home and turning it into something beautiful again. I said yes, without hesitation. But within weeks, I noticed the cracks. Not in the house in Derek's stories. He'd forget to pay me for materials, promise reimbursements he never delivered, and constantly complain about timelines. Then came the casual comment that should have set off alarms. Once I sell the house, I'll take care of you, Dad. Don't worry about it. Something about the ease in his tone, as if he were already picturing a profit I wouldn't see, made my stomach twist. By the second month, I realized the truth. Derek never intended to pay me properly. He said he wanted to handle the house sale himself, claiming it would be simpler, and push me to finish the renovations on his timeline. When I mentioned payment for custom woodwork, he waved it off. You're retired, Dad. Consider this a contribution to the family legacy. I laughed at first, thinking he was joking, but the way he avoided eye contact told me everything I needed to know. I watched him talking to local real estate agents, whispering about the sale price, never once acknowledging my work. My own son, who I taught to measure, cut, and sand wood, was planning to profit off my sweat without paying me. I went home that night, staring at the custom cabinets I'd built for the kitchen. Each dovetail joint, each inlay was mine. I whispered to myself, he wants to sell what I built. Let's see how he likes that. I couldn't confront Derek directly. He'd twisted against me. So I devised a quiet plan. Every custom fixture I had made, built-in bookshelves, handcrafted doors, the custom oak countertop I cataloged and marked secretly. I told myself, if he wants to cheat me, I'll ensure he doesn't get a penny of my labor for free. Over the next few weeks, I worked as usual, chatting casually with Derek. I measured, cut, sanded, and installed, all while pretending everything was on schedule. At night, when the house was quiet, I carefully dismantled key fixtures, storing them in my workshop. A door here, a cabinet there, all unnoticeable to the untrained eye but impossible to replace quickly. Each piece was worth thousands. To Derek, they were just parts of the house. To me, they were leverage. The day of the open house arrived. Derek was nervous. The final inspection was tomorrow, and the real estate agents were coming. I watched him pacing the kitchen, muttering under his breath. I pretended to fix a loose cabinet door while my mind raced. All the pieces were ready. The buyers arrived, enthusiastic, imagining their dream home. Derek beamed, thinking everything was perfect. He didn't notice the subtle gaps, the missing inlays, the absent cabinets. The house looked fine on the surface, but the details I had carefully removed would make completion impossible without me. Later that evening, Derek called me. Dad, the buyers love the house. I can't wait to see the offers. I smiled quietly. I'm glad they like it, I said. Inside, I was thinking, they'll pay for the details soon enough, or Derek will see just how much I contributed. The next morning, Derek arrived early to meet the buyers. The first agent opened the kitchen drawer and frowned. "Where's the custom countertop you promised?" Derek stammered. It's... I let him sweat. I didn't say a word. Then came the living room, the built-in shelves. Missing. The buyer's eyes widened. "These were supposed to be custom shelves, right? They're gone?" Derek's face went pale. He turned to me, pleading, "Dad, I don't understand. Where did they go?" I leaned back, calmly sipping my coffee. "I think you already know, son." For the first time, he realized he had underestimated me. That week, I quietly contacted the buyer. "I can provide the missing fixtures," I said. "Custom pieces, exactly as they were planned, fully installed for an additional cost." The buyer agreed immediately. "I personally delivered each cabinet, countertop, and door, collecting full payment for every piece." Derek's house sale went through, yes, but without a single penny for the work I had done. Every dollar went straight into my account. I watched him fume as the buyers praised me. "We didn't realize how skilled the craftsman was. Thank you for handling everything." Derek could only swallow his pride. A week later, family dinner. I let Derek stew silently, serving mashed potatoes and roast chicken. He finally asked, voice low, "Dad, why didn't you just take the money quietly? Why make this so public?" I smiled. "Because, son, you taught me something important. Never trust greed with family." He couldn't meet my eyes. Even my grandchildren giggled at the new shelves I had installed in the room, a small joke only I and they understood. By the end of the month, Derek's house had sold. He thought he had outsmarted me. Instead, I had turned his scheme into profit for myself, not him. I cleaned my workshop, polished the tools, and felt the old satisfaction of a job done well. Every groove, every joint, every piece sold reminded me justice doesn't always need words. Sometimes it just needs skill and patience. I leaned back in my chair, looking at my hands rough, calloused, and proud. "You wanted to cheat me, son. I just made sure karma had a paycheck. And for the first time in months, I slept peacefully, knowing that hard work and honesty always win, even against those closest to you."
Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this, go watch the one on the left and don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel for more tales of triumph over injustice and a saga of ultimate revenge.